Hey man, I don't know. This world is crazy, but I did. Speaking of autism, I did see an uptick in people claiming to be autistic, and I don't know why that is, but or maybe it's just in my world.
Mm,
Like my world lately, I've been coming across a lot of people who want to inform me of their autism.
mm,
I don't know if they're coming out. It's kind of like a
right,
coming out session for different groups
right,
nowadays. All the DEI, everyone's just coming out and saying something like, "Oh, I'm gay. Oh, I'm autistic. Oh, look at me. I got ADHD." Like everyone's just saying what they have now. And
right.
then at the same time, now there's a crackdown on all those things. Like you being autistic or gay or have ADHD, any type of mental issue, like people are coming after you now. And so there's this dude, I forgot who it was, one of the Kennedys actually. He's trying to get it legal so that you have to inform people of being autistic. Like
Mm,
you have to get diagnosed that you're autistic, and then they'll put you on a certain list, an autism list, basically. And
mm.
although maybe he doesn't have negative or bad intentions, you can see how that could turn into something negative, and that's what he's trying to do.
Yo, what up, man? Not too much, dog. Not too much.
Nah,
Same old.
a lot, because we live in America. We
This
live in
is true.
America.
It's just true. This is
Um,
summertime, and this man can't seem to stop doing stuff.
can't can't. It's That's crazy. It's midnight on the dot just now. That's crazy. That's perfect.
Right, right.
Yeah, that man can't stop doing stuff. He can't sit still. I think he has ADHD.
Mm.
He might be on the autism
Spectrum.
spectrum. He might be. But this is the most. I don't even want to say that though, because I don't want to paint him
Right.
in a positive light. Because normally people with autism, I'm usually seeing a positive painting, a positive picture. You know,
Mm. Right.
this guy not so much. I mean, yeah,
Whew.
this guy not so much.
But I think it's apropos, dog. It's especially for what we're gonna be talking about today. He's he's the best guy to start things off. Oh gosh, I mean, so first of all, last on the last episode,
On the last episode of Dragon Ball Z.
there you go. We were actually what were we doing? We were talking about Kanye. And then we said that we would go into conspiracies, conspiracies, and
Yeah. I remember the conspiracies. Yeah.
crash course. So for one, all right, hold on. Before we get into all that, because I'm actually pretty excited about this. Um, Juneteenth just passed, so it's almost
Correct.
like an extra Black History Month in my mind, and June has already been taken over by the alphabet crew, and to have that
Why do
smack
they?
dab in the
What, come
middle.
on, man. Alphabet Crew. Y'all, man, y'all doing too much with this.
But no, because I didn't even know it was Caribbean History Month too. Like I had no
So
idea.
it's men's health,
Men,
mental
like
awareness.
mental. Oh, I thought you
It's
said men's. Okay, okay.
it's no, it's men's health,
Men's
men's
health.
mental aware. I think it's both men's health,
Wow.
men's mental aware. Like we have, like I guess women have their mental month, and then they have a
Yes,
regular
they do.
month
They
too.
do. They do.
We we
Yes.
have we have it all in one month apparently. That's what I'm getting here.
Right.
We also have the Gay Pride,
Hmm.
Juneteenth. Everything is just everything you. If it's DEI, put it near July. That's how I think how it is. If it's DEI, put it near July. That's what we're gonna go with.
and then then right after June, Independence. So now you're just
Independence, because we're free from it all. Forget all that crap. We're free. That's what we're doing here, brother. That's what we're doing. So
that is insane. But it's also my birthday. It's I celebrate a birthday, and now
that's true.
I can't because I think in
Oh,
Orlando there was a shooting.
birthdays, birthdays. My niece's birthday is today,
To you mean
the
26 or the 20?
26th. Yeah, 20. Yeah,
Happy birthday,
just
niece.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to message her. She's in
Cheers.
California, so it's not her birthday yet. And
Right,
she's still got three
right.
hours. Yeah,
You didn't miss. There you
I
go.
didn't miss anything. I'm in the
And
future
for her, for her,
for her, for her.
right. If she's over there, because then she might be traveling.
My present, her future. You know what I'm saying?
Oh gosh, but yeah,
But
man.
yeah, it's your birthday. It's your birthday coming up. Yeah,
It came up. It
came up. Sorry,
passed,
sorry, sorry. Yeah.
and I got a little thing, a little
No,
gift
what'd you
card.
do? No, would you? Oh, you told me about this
This is
already.
part right. Well, but for just for those who don't know, first of all, Florida, um, there is literally a town. Um, there's a town that you haven't visited in every nook. I mean, in any state, but there's this place called Mount Dora. Never heard of it in my life, like ever. And I went to go watch it with the fam. Pretty cute, pretty nice sunset. But they were talking, and I was surprised. Like nothing negative came up. Like nothing at all. Like, hey, yeah, this is where alligators are. And this is. I was like, for a place that's in the heart of Florida, I'm surprised nothing. No stories of Indians or no stories of Black people, and it's not. I was like trying to listen in for like, all right, wait a minute, they're trying to hide something. They're like, no, no, this is a very peaceful place. We don't mess around with anybody. Nobody messes around with us. Mount Dora,
They
check it
lied to
out, man.
you. No, they lied to you. They got stories.
And
They got
one
stories.
one of them is on a Monday or a Tuesday, the town shuts down. So random, but don't go on a Monday or Tuesday because the whole town is like. And so all right.
Yeah,
So
they got to
here's
clean
what.
up their stories. They got to. That's the days they use to clean up their stories.
So Monday,
Hmm.
there's certain restaurants that are open on Tuesdays. Whatever was open on Monday is closed on a Tuesday, and then it goes back to regular on Wednesday, and that's how the town kind of like survives a little bit.
And what happens on Sundays?
I have no idea. Maybe they go to church. Maybe
You
I
weren't
don't
there
know.
long enough. You weren't there long enough to find out.
I was
That's when the
I was
real. That's when the real stories happen, bro. You missed out. No, we don't have any stories. We're closed on Mondays, sometimes Tuesdays. So don't push too much into it. Just go home. Enjoy yourself.
Oh gosh, but they're awesome. I almost want to tag them right now, but nah, they're cool people, man. Cool, and it was sunset, and they even took the picture. Hey, we'll take a picture with you, and all this other stuff. And
Yeah. What else did
um,
they take?
no, they didn't take any.
I'm just saying. This whole thing's about conspiracies. It's already sounding like this is a conspiracy. Something's not right. No, we don't have any
Man,
stories, young man. No stories here. Go to the library.
right? Nah, they're cool people. They as when I went to Naples, they don't know what Fort Lauderdale or they didn't know what Plantation or Sunrise or
Sunrise.
Lauderhill or
Mm-hmm.
they don't know
Tamarack.
any
None of
of
that.
yeah, they don't know what South Florida.
We're just here
People
in Dora. There's no story to find here. There's nothing. We don't get stories, and you don't get stories. It's fine.
Dora, you don't find anything. I love it. I love it.
It's literally that's probably why Dora's called Dora the Explorer. She's trying to find something
In Dora.
because there's nothing to find, right? No stories here. Dora the Explorer. Yeah, I'm telling you.
So we rode into the sunset on the boat. That was awesome. And they didn't like play any music. It wasn't weird. It was just like we were just talking. We were just chilling and vibing. And then we went over to St. Pete. Dang it!
Mm.
I wish I had the I wish I had the hat, but they have this thing, this museum, the Dali Museum, dude.
Ah, okay.
I don't I don't like them like that, but I like art.
Hmm.
They did their thing. I got a little shirt, got a little hat, and
Say
as
his
I'm
full name.
Salvador Dali.
Okay. I'm just saying. The first time you told me the story, I don't know. I can't even do the. I can't even pronounce it the way you did. But it sounded like a
Salvador
wrestler
Dali.
or like a or like some sort of fighter of some sort. You're like Salvador Dali. I was like, what are you on? Like I never heard it pronounced the whatever way you pronounce it at that time. I was just like, this sounds like a whole new person.
Yeah. Well, he was dope. They have a museum dedicated to him, literally right by the beach,
Hmm.
and where we were staying and stuff like that. Then we headed back down to South Florida. We got to be on the West Coast, and we stopped in a city
Tampa,
familiar to you. What was it? San something?
Sarasota,
No, not Sarasota. Was it Bradenton? Bradenton. You
Bradenton,
told me.
Tampa.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
man.
yeah. And I found this. I haven't named her yet, but nickname Hummingbird or Bird. It's got a little what's it called? It Hummingbird there. It's a nice little guitar gift.
I said you should call it Dora. Just call it Dora, man. Oh, hey, whoa. Okay.
Let's start the show.
Okay. Well, yeah.
But yeah, no, it was an awesome gift. I didn't really
Man.
expect it. We were at the guitar center, and
Yeah.
she was like, "Yeah, just pull over. Yeah, go if you want to go. Go. It's your birthday." Um, it was raining, and then it kind of clear skies opened up as I'm walking to the guitar center. So it was really nice. I'm still
Man,
trying to get one
I might wanna buy one. Nah, I think I might need an acoustic.
because you
Yeah.
already have an electric, or you're just going
Yeah.
back, or
I had two. Well, I gave one away in college. So a good friend of mine, I think he still has it actually. I think he has
mm,
a like a an assortment of instruments. I think all of
right.
our friends in the University of Florida, all of our buddies, like we at one point in time in our lives played an instrument of some sort. So
Mm,
he has like drums that were passed on to him. My guitar was passed on to him, and like a few other instruments, a piano as well. I think he has his own keyboard too, like his own MIDI controller keyboard. So yeah,
mm,
a lot of our buddies were artistic, musically inclined, so we passed on our stuff to him. And man, sometimes I wonder if I should have given him that one or the one I have now, because the other one was a gift from my grandmother, and it was
mm.
actually rebuilt by the same person who worked on guitars for BB King.
Wow.
So
The luthier for baby. Wow.
yeah, so it's like that guitar is worth a
Worth.
lot, and it also has sentimental value to me. So I was like, maybe I should have kept that. But I think that was the reason why I did give it to him. Like it meant that much to me, and I was giving it to such a good friend. I was like, man, yeah, this is gonna serve you well. But
Shout
yeah,
out to what's your friend's name, by the
Justin
way?
Glanton, man, Justin Glanton.
Wow. Is he into artistry now, or what's he?
Yeah, I think actually he became an engineer, and he used to work for a very popular motor company, helping building engines and stuff like that. Uh, I don't know if he quit or took time off, or if it's just a side project. But what he does now, I think he said he works with gemstones. Like there's different things that he works with, artistically. So I think he like carves them or finds them, and I don't know the details, but I think he works with like gems and stuff like that. But
Hmm.
yeah, he's a cool dude, very interesting. He was part of my dance crew as well, foo foo baby. But yeah, yeah,
Well, cheers, my friend. Guitar. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still coming up with a name. Still trying to think through that, but by end of August, hopefully, I got one. That'll be seen at a bar near you or something. I don't know. trying to
Yeah.
figure it out.
All right.
Uh, but yeah, no, it was awesome birthday, man. Just chilling, relaxing, shooting some pool up outside of school or whatever Wilson says.
Couple of guys
but
up to no good. Started
yeah,
making trouble in your
yeah,
neighborhood.
yes, they did. But no mom here. Mom is in
No, she didn't get
Texas.
scared. No.
No,
Okay.
no,
Good. Good.
no, no,
We don't want to
no.
scare no parentals. That's fine.
Can't, can't. But but yeah, man. So since then, I was supposed to watch that movie. Um, the
Sinners.
yes, and I never. I watched freaking kid movies, but I haven't watched
That's
Sinners.
funny. I was just talking about Sinners just a few hours ago with my cousin. My cousin's in town from Texas, and
Nice.
yeah, so we were all sitting down in the family room just talking about movies and stuff like that. And yeah, Sinners, man, it was a. What did you haven't seen it? That's right. What, Sinners was a good movie. I'll tell you this. It was a good movie. It left me wanting more,
Mm,
and because it left me wanting more, it kind of made me want to give it a bad review, but I couldn't.
mm,
It wasn't a bad movie. It's just like it was like two movies in one. Is one way to describe it. Two movies in one. Another way I could describe it is just like there was more. There was more that could have been accomplished.
mm,
It wasn't bad, but it could have been fantastic. Could have been amazing.
mm,
And most people that see it will think it's amazing, but it's the potential is amazing. It could have been so much better.
mm,
There's nothing wrong with it. I kid you not. There's nothing wrong with it. Just the fact that it could have been better and you can see that it could have been better
mm.
is what will deter you from giving it maybe full stars.
Got it.
But
Gotcha.
yeah, well anyway, when you do watch it, just make sure you stick around for that final cut scene, the end credit scene. Without it, it's not really a complete movie to me.
Got it.
Like without that end credit scene, I'm upset. With it, I'm like, okay. Either way, I wanted more.
Right.
So
Right. Now, I heard that it's comparable to the Black Panther.
because of the director,
I mean, yes, same director, but more so because of maybe the draw that it should have had when Black Panther came out. That's what a friend of mine said. Like it's almost on par with Black Panther. Now, granted, I mean, what can be Wakanda? It literally took over a whole like it was a
did
basketball.
you just change your voice for that part? You just say Wakanda, Wakanda, hello, Wakanda. This guy. The draw, you mean like the pull, like to like for our culture type of
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, it was definitely that was there. Of course, it was there, but
It's not as like
it
culture
pays homage to our.
changing,
I don't know how to
culture
explain it. It
affecting.
pays homage to our culture. It's just that he does that, and he makes sure to do that in all of his movies.
Mm,
I think, but I wouldn't compare it to
don't compare it. Okay,
Black
so no,
Panther. Like, I mean,
mess me up.
let me put it this way: if we didn't know who's directing movies, like let's say the directors were anonymous,
Hmm.
there would be no reason for you to compare this movie with Black Panther.
Got it.
Like, you see
Got
what I'm
it.
saying? Like, the only reason why people are
Yeah.
doing it, I guess, is because he's the director for both. But if he wasn't, I wouldn't see the reason to compare them. Like, why would you?
Mm, right.
Yeah,
Right. I got you.
but it was great. I like the. I like feeling like I'm watching a black movie, if that makes
Mm,
sense. And it's not and it has nothing to do with Tyler Perry type style, because I don't like that stuff. But I'm watching this movie and I immediately, yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm watching this movie and I'm just like, this is great. This is great. I can feel my culture in there. I can feel
hmm.
Black American culture in there. I can feel
Right.
everything, like not just Black American, but like I can feel it going through the cycle. Like, if you haven't seen the movie, you probably won't get what I'm saying, but you can see the cycle. You can see it going with the Black Americans, and it's going back in time. You see the African Yoruban tribes and all that stuff. You see it all going there, a little Caribbean. Like, you see everything like flowing. You see it flowing back into the past, and it was really cool to see all that hip hop, all that. and then it even
Mm,
branches off, and you hear the Asian styles and all that, and it's kind of like what I was showing you in Instagram. How I don't know if you saw it, but there's this video where there's this like
oh,
Chinese
the girl.
girl,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
she's like, even we know we're from melanin. We're from melanin. So it shows the
Yeah.
whole thing, and the fact that Kugler, like the fact that he put it in there, like he put that type of, I don't know, history in there without explaining it, because most people
Mm,
think that he put this. There's a certain scene. Most people probably
mm,
think he put those certain things in there because there are Asian characters in there, but no, he's paying homage to all the people that helped build America,
mm.
and to show you that the ties that bind. It tries to show you the different ties that we have,
I
how our
got you.
cultures
I
actually
got
mingle and mix. And so he put that in there, and I was just like, "Yo, this is dope, very interesting." It was a very awkward scene,
you. Mm,
but at the same time, it worked.
mm.
It's kind of like two different genres of music that somehow seem come together,
Right.
and it makes
Got it.
sense.
Got it.
That's kind of how it was, and I was just like, "Man, this is oddly good. It's oddly good." Like, there's some points where I'm just like, it doesn't really fit, but it makes sense, so it should fit. You got to just watch it. But anyway,
Nah, for sure. For sure.
well done.
So,
I just wouldn't compare it to Black Panther. I didn't see the reason to. But great movie, much like Black Panther, but nothing to
could you,
tie it together.
did, now that I think about it, did Black Panther come out Juneteenth or nah? Right? It came out during the
The
summer.
second one? You mean the second
The
one?
first, no, the first.
How many Black
It
Panthers were
didn't.
there? Just two, right?
Yep, just two.
I'm not even sure if I've seen the second one, to be honest with you. Can't remember. I
It
can't
was
remember.
dude, that second one had me like it felt wrong in the beginning because they had the well, do I ruin it or you
Yeah,
said you
don't
can't
don't
really
even tell. You know, forget it. Forget I mentioned it. I'm not even sure if I've seen the second one for some reason.
wow.
I
Okay,
don't think I've seen it. Dang,
really you haven't
I don't. How did the first one? How did the first one end?
um end? How did it end? Well, he had to
Or
fight
other? Yeah, he had to. I did. Uh, I just can't remember the second one, bro. I really just can't.
the
I'm pretty sure I've
girls.
seen it,
I mean,
but
it's the girls. It's the ladies.
yeah, but I don't
Right,
know.
right, all right. And but I guess I'm thinking about it in the sense of like it didn't even. I don't think it came out Juneteenth, but it felt like all right,
It did.
coming to theaters.
Hmm.
Like just the first one and the second one, it was what it was. But I remember the feeling of like, yo, you can't do this. You're not allowed to do this. This is a movie. This is, and that was kind of like that. It felt so, how you say, there was so much tension,
Hmm.
and that was for me that I was like, is this allowed? Is this, I was like, well,
Excuse me.
I remember another friend told me like, yeah, no, he did it, whether allowed or not, he did what he had to do, and that's interesting, just to be able to kind of like I guess create attention. Um, and maybe it was just me, but I felt like, yo, like, how are you allowed to do this? But it was what it was.
How was he allowed to do what?
Um, no, it was just what he did in the movie, in
Hmm.
that second movie. Um,
Oh, okay, okay. Well, yeah, the first one
because
came out in 2018, and it was
okay,
February 16th, so very far from June.
in Black History. And I remember when I watched that movie, I was thinking, yo, I can't miss, first, second, third day because people are going to be talking about it, and I would hate for somebody to like ruin, the whole thing.
Hmm.
And I'm just not just talking about like just doing that. I'm talking about like, nah, that he did this and because I got a bunch of friends who are like, they talk
They talk. I
like.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna watch. I think I watched it like 3 a.m. I think Thursday or Friday morning. Was it?
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, Friday morning because you could only. And I was like, nah, I'm not missing. so, Oh man. So actually, all right, current event, and then I'm gonna go to freaking conspiracies. They are actually suing the DMV down here, bro.
For what?
Did you know that?
No.
For the long lines. They are saying it's so ridiculous. You want us to come at freaking 2 a.m. in the morning so that we can wait until hopefully 8 o'clock so that we could get a space or whatever. Because now that's kind of like the expectation for going to a
But
DMV.
but why does it take so long?
People don't
Like
want to work.
we make jokes about it, and
And
there it's in movies. They have a whole movie where the sloth is the one that works at the DMV in that Pixar or DreamWorks movie or whatever. I'm
yes,
like, dude,
yes.
why though? But why? Like, what is so like? This is the type of work that we need AI to be doing.
Mm, mm,
Like, why
mm.
is this a stereotype? Like, do people that try to get that job realize this and go, oh, we got to be slow at this job. Let's get this job. And then they like, is that how you? Is that the credentials? Like, spell five, and they go F I. You're hired. You took so long to do that. Come on board. Like, is that how
Or
we work?
if you do it the other way, FIB. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're
Whoa, whoa. Looks like you're a little bit too overqualified for this position. We're gonna have to see you out
like,
next. Come on in. Come
you're
on
bringing
in.
weight. Do,
Co- come
what?
on in.
Do you
Wow, that took you
excel?
forever. You're hired. You're hired. This guy right here. Did you see how long it took? You're hired.
Do you
Can't wait to
excel in
see you on
fast?
lunch break. Turn 30 into an hour. That's crazy.
Fast? Do you excel in fast-paced environments?
No, sir. It's not
You
my
gotta
cup of tea.
go. No, why would I?
Oh, you're hired. You're
I
hired.
need you.
I need you
Yeah,
now. Well, can I work
right.
tomorrow? Oh, you're going for extra credit, bro. Of course. Of course. Take your
Can I give
time.
you a buck?
That's what we do here. Take your time.
But yeah, they're fine. They're suing them, bro. I saw it on the news. They
Mm,
actually gave news like they were talking about because they all they
wow.
did was just they showed a live picture of or a live video of somebody, I guess some lawyer or something like that, that said we're gonna enter into a class action lawsuit for the DMV. So finally, it's like they're fed
That's
up.
crazy. That's crazy, man.
Especially in light of this ICE stuff and getting your star on your driver's license and making sure that you're able to go through customs and stuff. So they're pretty much gonna sue who they can. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is. That's it. Nah, but that was just one thing I kind of wanted to you know get out there. I am
That's something else, man.
in South Florida.
I miss it, but
Yeah.
some things I don't miss. That's ridiculous.
2, 3. No, people told me. The wife was saying her mom had to go do something at the DMV and said she had to get out there like midnight or something. And I just waited in line for that new what do you call it, the Switch.
The Switch 2?
Yeah,
You bought that?
yeah. I bought
Ah.
it so that a
Oh,
friend of mine could
man.
resell it, but I
Oh,
was
okay. All right, that makes more sense.
I
That
got
makes
in
more sense.
line what 11:30, and it was long. Rah rah rah. We were out of there by 2. I'm like, okay, not bad. Like I expect that. You want to get the game, you got to get there, and other people are there talking. And, it's actually pretty hilarious, like how people come. This guy actually came up to me. He was like, "Hey man, are you in line?" And I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna wait. It's whatever. Yeah, I'm autistic and I got a receipt. I was like, what is autism? But he didn't do it. Like, what do you want to skip me? Like, and I was like, dude, I mean, to be honest, if you have like a like I guess your receipt or whatever, just go up front. I'm not trying to hold you back or lie to you or whatever. But it's just like, what are you bringing up? Autism like this? It's
You
like
just
a
gotta
non
match their
sequitur.
energy, bro. You're in South Florida. Come on, you gotta match the energy. I always do. I'm autistic and I have my receipt. I would have been like, hey, I'm black and I don't have a receipt. Uh,
They didn't
we
give
can be
me one.
friends. You know,
They
just
didn't
gotta
give me
match
a
it.
receipt.
You gotta match it, bro. Match that
You're
energy.
right. You do. And I still remember to this day the cop that was like, hey, move it along, move it along. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm going. And you looked at me because the cop started getting on me like, hey, why are you talking back? I was like, I'm not talking. And so you just like amped it up.
I don't remember this. What did I
Dude,
do?
because the cop was like starting, he was like almost gonna come like arrest me. He's like, no, no, officer, we're getting out of here, man. We're getting out. And then you looked at me like, yo, homie, chill out, bro. We gotta go. You totally matched his energy, like, cause he was like, hey man, you talking back? You think you're smart? I was like, I don't, I'm not trying to be smart. Like, yeah, bro, come on, man, let's go. Like, you cut me off. I think we were in Sawgrass or something like that. And I
Wow.
was like, Courtney, what's? It's like, dude, you gave me that look, like, bro, just go, just go. I was like, I don't understand. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You just gotta match the energy. You're right though. That's what you gotta do.
Bro, I was so confused because I was like, bro, I didn't say nothing to you. And I was like, and I was legit about to get into an argument with a cop, and you saved the day.
It's
You're
fine.
quick. Officer, I get it. We're getting out of here.
That's all they want. They just want acknowledgement, man. You gotta just like the autistic dude. He just wants acknowledgement. He's like, I'm autistic. I got a receipt. Like, I'm black. I don't. And then there'll be like a connection somehow, and that's it. You want to go to the front? Yeah. Okay, try it. That's it.
I just, it's
You were
like,
trying to figure out his life for him. You're like, what does that have to do? Did you buy groceries? Like you started thinking all these different things. Like that meme, all the numbers started coming into your head. You're like, oh, 5 + 5, 7, threes, twos. The quadratic equation.
oh god, yeah, I think that's a good segue into what the hell is going on.
Hey man, I don't know. This world is crazy, but I did. Speaking of autism, I did see an uptick in people claiming to be autistic, and I don't know why that is, but or maybe it's just in my world.
Mm,
Like my world lately, I've been coming across a lot of people who want to inform me of their autism.
mm,
I don't know if they're coming out. It's kind of like a coming
right,
out session for different groups
right,
nowadays. All the DEI, everyone's just coming out and saying something like, "Oh, I'm gay. Oh, I'm autistic. Oh, look at me. I got ADHD." Like everyone's just saying what they have now. And
right.
then at the same time, now there's a crackdown on all those things. Like you being autistic or gay or have ADHD, any type of mental issue, like people are coming after you now. And so there's this dude, I forgot who it was, one of the Kennedys actually.
Mm,
He's trying to get it legal so that you have to inform people of being autistic. Like
mm,
you have to get diagnosed that you're autistic, and then they'll put you on a certain list, an autism list, basically. And
mm,
although maybe he doesn't have negative or bad intentions, you can see how that could turn into something negative, and that's what he's trying to do. It's kind of like that. Actually, I think he actually did the same thing when it came to black people and drugs. He was saying that black people have a certain like their our
Proclivity
bodies
to
are different from
drugs,
others, huh?
like a
What's that?
proclivity to drugs kind of thing. Like,
No, well, we don't need as much as other race. Like we're not a superior race or anything like that. But he's saying like we have superior genetics in a certain sense, where like we don't need as many drugs to heal this part of our body, or we don't
oh,
need this much medication for this because we're black. Things like that. And then
what you're talking Kennedy, president John F. and his brother Robert or whatever. That Kennedy.
one of his guys, he's part of the Kennedy family. I don't know. I don't remember his name.
Okay,
I don't.
okay,
I don't like politics. I just try to stay abreast with what's going on in the news. But he's one of the
right.
Kennedys. That's all I remember. That's all I cared about. He's one of the Kennedys, and he himself has some issues. Like he talks like that. I don't know what happened to him. Not making fun of him. That's just the how I can describe him to you. He's that guy anyway. And he was saying something. What I was just saying about the black people having like better genetics in the sense where they don't need this much medicine as the next person. Or he was also saying like certain things about, like I said, the autistic people and people with ADHD, stuff like that. They should be on a certain list. It's giving those, that's the kind of vibe that you got back in the day, where it was just like, you're back in Rome or something, and you give birth to a defective baby, and you just want to throw him down, into that well or off the side of a cliff or whatever. So you don't have to do. That's the kind of stuff. That's what it started to feel like. Like he's putting us all on lists, right? But what are the lists for? Oh, just so we know. That makes no sense. Like why? Like you know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
it could start something else. Kind of like the whole, like I said, the medicine for black people. Oh, it starts something else. Like say you need like cancer medication. You're like, oh, but you're black. You can hold out longer than this white person. You see what I'm saying? Like it could
mm,
evolve into something like that.
right.
And so a lot of people were stressing about that, and now autism. So now people are trying to elect to not get diagnosed. Like
Mm,
hopefully you have autism. Maybe you do get diagnosed, but you tell them hold off on putting that in the paperwork. We're just gonna call it a day. So now that he's the person's autistic, the person in your family's autistic, you're not gonna allow the doctor to put it in the permanent record because you don't want to be on that file. You don't want to be in that
mm,
document.
wow.
I mean, that could be a conspiracy in itself because you don't know what they can use that for later on. Which brings me to DNA, 23andMe. Did you hear about
I
that?
heard of that. I've heard of it. Not.
So they went bankrupt and sold all their information to Big Pharma, basically. So all your genetic history, your relatives, the DNA, all that stuff is now with those pharmaceutical companies, whoever bought it, right? Now, it's illegal to share that information.
Right.
So that's kind of why they're in court right now trying to figure this all out. Like, you're not allowed to share this information, but you are. Then you say that people can delete this information, but after you've already shared it or sold it, technically, you sold it,
Right.
how are they going to delete it? You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of weird things going on with that. And I'm so glad I didn't do the 23andMe. I was so close to doing that and Ancestry.com. So close to doing those things. But I didn't. So glad. So all those people who didn't get a chance to erase their profile, their histories, and all that, it's been sold off to Big
It's
Pharma, and God knows what they can do with that now. I mean, well, we do know what they can do with it, but they can do a whole lot more, and
right.
it's crazy. So
All
yeah, that
right.
could be used for population control, which was what they were trying to do a few years ago. COVID is an example of that. That's one of the conspiracies where they say COVID wasn't an accident. It was unleashed. But the other conspiracy is it wasn't unleashed by China and those other countries. It was actually unleashed by us. Like we did it. It's a way for controlling the population, not just mentally, but literally controlling the population growth.
Right.
So I mean, that can be seen in Bill Gates when he was talking about the whole, yeah, we're gonna put out these vaccines, and after the first round, after many of them have died off, we'll get to a bigger, a better number, a lower, better number, and everyone's sitting there like, what? So you want people to die? It's a whole crazy
Mm,
thing, man. It's a whole crazy.
right.
It's not. It's out there. It's out there. So yeah.
All right. Well, one of the things I did want to discuss is kind of being able, if it's at all possible, to actually trace a conspiracy, because I feel like there are a lot of conspiracies, but I don't know. I feel like, just like with finance, just like with um, your what is it, your health, your
Hmm.
whatever it is, there's like a truth, there's a way to kind of like finding out and bettering yourself and all this stuff. Like, you don't have to feel like, oh, everything's a lie. But I was looking I was looking up, I had to go to comics because I'm like, comics, I feel like they, and we talked about it last time, DC. So I
Hmm.
actually wanted to share, what I have been. I'm going to allow this. All right, let's share this. So you have the question, um, and the reason I love this guy is just because, I mean, he embodied what I think conspiracy is. It's just the idea that you're questioning literally everything. Um, I guess these are the people who kind of who I guess
Created him.
shared his voice or whatever. But it's just the idea that he was always, I think, man, I wish I had like he had like this board where he was connecting the dots, and um they he was always in trouble because he was a faceless man or whatever. He was always in dark, and he was like just creating, what is it? Creating, what do you call it? Connecting dots where it seemed like it didn't really fit. But I'm trying to look for like his board or whatever it is. But I mean, if you said you're more of a Marvel fan, but
Yeah, it's more realistic to me.
this is one of the reasons why I like DC, because it felt like, all right, here's what we got going on right now, but we're just calling it a comic book. Like, I felt like it was like a almost like a, all right, let me see if I could get this. Did I am I stop sharing?
The
I stop
question.
sharing?
Yeah, you stop sharing. The
Yeah.
question.
He was called the question, and it felt like it
I
was
don't.
more like, go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, I like comics and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly Japanese comics. I like manga, but American stuff like DC. It's I like consistency. I like
Right.
consistency. So when I can get consistency out of a false reality, that's amazing to me because I can barely get consistency in real life. So when I get consistency in this fake place, I'm just like, oh, this is cool. Oh, he can do this, he can do that. Oh, and I don't know, consistency is just cool to me. So in
Got it.
DC, there seems to be no consistency. They've literally rewrote DC characters
Yes, that is true.
so many
Hundred
times,
percent.
and
100%. I'll.
it's like, are you guys creating a comic world or are you trying to make money? Because it seems like you're trying to rewrite stuff just to make money now. Like you're trying to the new 52 and all these. I don't know, man. It's just too much stuff going on. All I know is every time you make a movie, it flops. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm just like, what is
Right.
going on here with this whole the
Right.
whole DC thing is a joke to me now. And it's unfortunate because I love the Flash.
Mm.
Batman is cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Aqualad. That sounds hilarious, but he's actually a pretty cool character. The black version, anyway. I think there's other different versions, but the black version I really like. And that's what was that Black Mantis's son, something like that. I
Mm-hmm.
I like the DC characters. I love the world. Um, as a kid, I did anyway. But after all these rewrites, the inconsistencies, the plot
Right.
holes, like
Right.
Marvel doesn't really have that. Like if you see a plot hole, usually chances are it actually isn't. You just didn't read the this other chapter or this other
Right,
comic.
right,
Usually
right.
it all connects somehow. And when it doesn't make sense,
Consistent.
it's because yeah, it's consistent. I'm saying, and if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't connect. There's an actual reason why it doesn't. Like this part of the universe doesn't make sense. Like, and it seems like a trope, but no, like there's a reason why. Like that new movie with well, it's not new anymore, but that movie with uh gosh, what's his name? I forgot his name.
Captain America.
No, this is Ant-Man with
Mhm.
Loki
Thor. Or,
and the guy, the black, what's that black guy's name? I can't believe I forget his name right now.
oh,
Ah, it just
all
it
the
just
all
came on my
seeing guy or
mind.
whatever.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh
Yeah.
wow, I was just about to say his name and it escaped
My
me
bad.
again.
My bad.
Dang. Nah,
All
it's
right.
all good. It's all good. But that dude right there, he played a great actor, and now they try to cancel him because of some fake abuse case that he's on right now. They say that he was doing this and that to this woman,
Idris
and it
Elba.
turned no, and it turns out he was Idris Elba's. He's in a case too.
No, I thought he was the guy who had the all seeing eye or whatever. He was.
No, you tripping, bro? Tripping.
He's
No,
not.
that's no, you tripping. But
Yeah.
but yeah, so caught up in
Oh,
this.
I think I know who you're talking about. Um, but I thought he was
Yeah,
DC. But
it's
yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
no,
Yes, yes,
that's
yes, yes,
definitely
yes, yes,
Marvel.
yes.
If it was DC, they can't. DC can't afford that. They can't afford real actors. Stick with your Margot Robbie and Gal Gadot, whatever. Just stick with that foolishness, bro. Don't come over here with that.
Wow.
Yeah, stick with that. I haven't seen a big name in DC since like Ryan Reynolds, and even he makes fun of it. That's crazy. That's wild. He's in Marvel making fun of DC. That's wild. One of my favorite actors, actually. That's hilarious. But
Right. Right.
anyway, that's the type of movie that it doesn't make sense, or this part doesn't make sense because it's not supposed to. It's the reason why things don't make sense in this part of the universe or whatever. Like it all adds up. DC doesn't have stuff like that. It literally has just it false. It just doesn't make any sense. But just to put it this way, I'll give an example because I don't want to go into it. I'll get a little
Mhm.
passionate about this. Um, if you ever watch the old Superman, you jump tall building in a single bound. He can sneeze away the whole universe. Da, 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 da. All these
Mhm.
crazy things. Sneeze away a whole universe? Okay, but Lois Lane can accidentally hold some kryptonite and you're almost dead? Nah, it doesn't work. Oh, he was holding back all this time? So those times he almost died, he was holding back to save the planet from himself? So the planet was almost destroyed by the evil person that visited, and he didn't beat the evil person because if he unleashed his full power, he would destroy the universe and would defeat the purpose of defeating him to help the universe. Why didn't you just go out there and meet him? It don't add up. It just doesn't add up.
All right. Wait.
Other
Just
thing. No, last one.
okay.
Batman.
Okay.
Batman.
Okay.
You telling me warehouses exploding? Even in the introduction for Batman, the cartoon, things blowing up, Gotham, fire in the streets. Nobody's dying. You mean to tell me Batman saves the day and no one dies? Everyone, warehouse full of people. Where you see the warehouse exploded. Oh, thank God we got everyone out in time. Yet you see nobody else. I'm not, maybe it was lazy drawing. Maybe it was lazy drawing. But I'm just saying, a whole warehouse burns down, hundreds of people inside, and no one's dying. Not even the villains. You fight the Joker constantly. This
Mhm.
man's not dead yet. Two Face. He supposedly died, came back. All he has is two different faces, and
Mhm. Mhm.
and you just keep locking him. How does he get released? How is he escaping? How are they? They don't even have powers. How are they escaping? But then in one scene, you'll see Batman finally go down, and the reason why he finally gets hit or goes down is usually because of a crowbar. So there's a trope. There's a running gag, a meme that shows Batman's weakness is crowbars. Anytime you see Batman get hit or goes down, it's from a crowbar. It's just a lot of inconsistency. That's all I'm saying.
Right, but
You can dodge missiles. You can defeat all these superheroes, but a crowbar gets you in the end. The Joker, you can't put him behind bars for good. The Riddler actually stumps you. What? But you. I digress.
okay.
I digress.
Yes, yes, and we're gonna transition to the conspiracies. But one, I guess, two things I would like to say is Smallville. First of all, I mean that's an example of a DC kind of like what do you call it? Classic, where the only reason that was made was because of CW and needing a almost like a show for people to kind of get into to kind of like transition. The only reason that wasn't made to tell Superman's story, it wasn't. No, it was made so that they can kind of create a almost like a in betweener for soap operas and what the CW was trying to do at the time.
I don't
Charmed,
think so. I
Charmed
can't.
was
I can't.
exactly the same.
I
Come on,
can't
man.
say that. Nah,
What's her
Charmed was
name?
amazing. Don't talk
Shannon
about Charmed.
Doherty.
Don't
What's her
talk about those
face?
people. Charmed
What
is a
is her?
beautiful show. Let's
Stop.
move it along.
Stop. Stop.
You leave them out of this. You leave my people out of it. Don't talk about Charm. Don't talk about my Gilmore Girls. Leave them alone. Leave
I
them
won't talk about
alone.
Gilmore Girls, but what I'm saying
Don't.
is, it was the in betweener. Because when you're watching Smallville, it's like, wait a minute, this is a soap opera. Like you're thinking that to yourself, like this is a soap opera.
Nah,
But I
Smallville
love it.
was. No, that's not. Smallville was seventh heaven with superpowers.
In betweener.
All I know is this: they made Smallville because it's the WB,
It
Warner
wasn't because
Brothers.
they wanted to tell some high school story. No, stop it.
I didn't.
You
Say, you
needed.
know, you're missing. You're missing the point.
Go on.
DC is with Warner Brothers. That's what that was. It's just to set up their movie franchise. It's nothing to do with family values or soap opera. It's literally DC Comics and the WB are together. WB produces their films. WB is what the CW became. The CW is
Mm-hmm.
just a new
Right,
branding.
right,
It's the
right, right.
WB, the Warner Brothers. So that's why when you watch a DC film, you see Warner Brothers. That's their production company. That's them.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's
And
why
then
that was made.
the other thing I was gonna say is, but the question,
Mm,
without question, was probably the realest character in all of DC, because when you
because he,
had in because
mm,
you're questioning everything. You had
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Injustice, you had I think it was Justice League, and then you had the Justice League Unlimited or something like that. But there was this consistent character who said, nah, BS. He called BS on legitimately everything. But it wasn't because he was saying no, he doesn't have power. He was saying there is a reason why all of this is happening, and there's an undercurrent to it, which for me is real life. It's like, okay, wait a minute. His his name question meant question everything. And what do conspiracy theorists do? I mean, at I think at the heart of a conspiracy theory, or an actual conspiracy theorist, is to question everything. To say, is it is this really true? Is the news really reporting what I need to hear, or is there some evil intent or some horrible motive, or are the Justice League really trying to protect me, or is there some bigger plan at so for me the question was by and far the most like the realest character that came out of DC.
The way I see
Notwithstanding
it
all the
is,
yeah
I was gonna say he's just the Batman without super
uh,
gadgets and money. Like
so he's almost resentful.
I don't know if he's resentful. I don't think he cares. I think it's just that's just what it is. Like he's a man
hmm
that if you put it side by side, he's a man that questions everything.
Hmm.
He's part of society, and he doesn't want to go with the flow of society. And
Okay.
he understands what the world is, and he tries to call things out. The difference between him and Batman is Batman has the resources to back up everything he's doing. This man
Okay.
has no money. He's poor. He's a poor
Hmm.
man that knows martial arts and has great detective skills, right? So
Okay.
cops hate
Okay.
him. Cops want to put him in jail just because they're angry at him for figuring crap out before they could. Like
Okay.
they're resentful towards him,
Okay.
right? Batman, same on par with detective skills. He actually has the gadgets, the super, he's
Right.
stun
Right.
guns, batarangs, motorcycles. He has his posse, Batgirl, Robin, Dark Robin, Red Robin, Nightwing, all these other people with him.
Even the
He can
bat
do. He has a
signal.
butler. He has a butler, dog. If he gets lost for months, Alfred's there taking care of the bills and everything. Oh, you forgot to pay your light, Mr. Wayne. And then he just goes in there and fixes everything up, pays the light bill, pays this, that. He has everything handled. Everything handled.
Hmm. Hmm.
Right?
Right.
Whereas this other guy, he's like, well, I don't have an actual job. I don't even have a freaking face, apparently. Uh
Yeah, he had.
how am I gonna pay these bills? Oh, let me go to the homeless shelter for tonight. Like it's two different things. One guy is like, I'm on a beach in Hawaii, or some weird DC name, right? I'm on the beach in this place. I can go to Metropolis, chilling with Superman. Oh, oops, chilling with Clark Kent. Ha! I'm with Lois Lane, trying to piss off Clark. You know, I'm hobnobbing with the people up top that know everything. We control the. He actually part of the people that control the world. He doesn't even need to be doing this vigilante stuff. He just wants to because he's crazy. He has trauma. That's all that is. That's trauma. That's trauma in form, in human form. He decided to become his fair. He decided to become his fair. I don't like bats, so I'm going to become the Batman to face my fears. I will become fair itself. That's basically what he did.
Right.
What if he fared tacos? Would he become Taco Man? Like that's just it is. Come on, bro. And you got the detective. Like I said, he gets put in jail. Like I said, because the cops resent him for figuring things out. He gets put in jail because the cops sometimes actually find him at the crime scene, thinking he's the one that did the crime. They put him in jail, and they realize, "Oh, I'm sorry, question. Turns out you were right the whole time. We're sorry to think it was you, but you gave us the right information." And they release him.
Hmm.
Like every comic chapter is like that, apparently, or something like that, right? That's weird, bro. I'm starting to remember who the question was. That is kind of weird. So that's him. That's what he does. Whereas Batman just puts the bad guys in jail. Sometimes Batman, I don't know, he probably catches the wrong guy, but it's somebody. The cops just gonna put him in jail. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's not the one. He's not the one that blew up the building, but he's the one that saw the person plant the bomb, or he's one of the evil people that did something else evil. Put him in jail anyway. That's what happens. I watched the show. I watched the cartoon. It don't. But that's the difference between the two. One's basically a bum with a very high intellect and detective skills. The other one's a billionaire and just has a running plot armor that he doesn't die himself.
Right. Okay, but the reason why I brought the one bum up is because it seems like he's doing what every blue, red, white American should be doing, and that's questioning literally everything.
Mm-mm.
Um,
I disagree.
be, okay, go on.
Oh,
Why is that?
okay. Yeah. I disagree because I value my life. I value the life of others. Sometimes you don't need a question. Sometimes you do. You still need to have action, but sometimes you don't need a question.
Mm,
And I bring that up to say there's a black man that I recently saw. I thought he was like in his 30s or something, but apparently he had just turned 20, 21 or 22, something like that.
hmm.
And he and a group of people bought a school. They bought a school and they bought a school bus. And the reason why they did this is because they want to make sure that the black children of his community go to a proper school and stay out of trouble, actually learn and grow,
Mm-hmm.
become something, make something of themselves. That's what he's doing. Um, so that's action, right? Like it's
Mm-hmm.
action. Now on the little, it's not a podcast, but it's like a little. I don't. Maybe it was a podcast. I'm not sure, but it's a little segment that I watched, a little video where there's this guy who was commenting on what that black man was doing, and so he looks at the black man. And he says he's a black man as well, but he looked at the young kid, the 21-year-old, and he goes, he's like, "What are you doing for the?" He's like, "What are you doing for the community? You need to go out there and vote." And da da da. And the kid goes, or the 21-year-old goes, he's like, "Yeah, I agree that you should go out there and vote, but it's not the end all be all. You gotta put some action into it. You can't just vote and then just put all your eggs in one basket type of thing. What are you actually doing? What are your actionables?" And
Mm-hmm.
so he was arguing with the guy, and the 22-year-old was saying that this is what you got to do. You got to go out there, and this is what we did. We bought a school. We did this. We did that. And the guy was kind of, you could tell he was put in his place because he's a little perplexed because he was making fun of the 21-year-old in the beginning because the 21-year-old said voting isn't the answer, the end answer. You got to go out here and do stuff. And the guy was saying this
Right.
kid's an idiot. And the kid was just like, man, I used to look up to you. I used to, I really liked your content, but this didn't make any sense, blah, 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 blah. But what I took from that basically is go out there and actually put in the work. Don't just sit there and question it and then hope that you question it is going to get you answers. People aren't going to answer your
Mm-hmm.
questions. Like if you question it and then just like, oh, I wonder why they're doing that, and then
Mm-hmm.
continue grocery shopping. Like, what do you didn't? Why did you?
Right.
Why even
Right.
question
Right.
it?
Right.
So I don't
Right.
think I don't think people should be questioning it, or if they do question it, you don't need to voice it and all that unless you're really on a platform where you're trying to get some sort of actionable. If you have no actionable, you just want to understand something. No point. No point.
Got it.
Like
See.
to this day, what?
No. No. Go. Go. Go.
I
Go.
was gonna say to
Finish
this
that
day,
thought.
to this yeah, to this day, I mean, I question certain things where I'm just like, why did this happen? What could have been done differently? You know, or what's going to happen in the future? And these are questions that I just know they want to get answered. They won't. There's no answer, and even if they did get answered, it wouldn't be an answer that could solve anything. It wouldn't
Mm.
truly get me to any real point. It wouldn't get me
Right.
to
Right. Right.
any type of real conclusion or anything. There's
There's no
nothing behind it.
resolution.
Yeah, there's no real resolution. So for me, it's just like if you question something, then let that question be your why for your actionable, and just do your action. Do whatever the action is that
Mm.
you need to get done. Like why don't they have the right type of stuff for these kids to learn? Why don't they have the proper supply? Why are you asking, bro? You want them to have the proper
Mm.
supplies? Get a group of
Go.
people
Right. Right.
and go out there and do
Go
it. Yeah,
get
question
it to
it.
them.
Question
Yeah.
it in the sense of why don't they have these supplies? They need to get these supplies. Now, why don't they have these
Right.
supplies and then wait for an answer? No, bro, don't worry about it. Just they need it.
It's funny. So okay, my response in terms of so Trevor Noah, who
Mhm.
I listen to,
Love Trevor Noah.
he was talking to his tutor really, on the Daily Show. I forget his name, but he just did the what do you call it? Got one of those what's that guy? The it's he's a comic. He wrote like a book and
Oliver, John
not
Stewart,
Oliver, John Stewart,
Colbert
John Stewart,
Report, Stephen
John
Colbert.
Stewart, and he did the Daily Show.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's on the show with him. He's on the podcast, and he says, it's one thing to question, or the reason why I don't like conspiracy theorists is because they just question, but with no, as you even alluded to, actionable. There's no point to it anymore. Now it's just question, just almost like F it. Like I just
Yeah.
want to question just a question, just so I have some kind of voice. and he says, "I'm with you as far as you moving towards some goal." And I was like, I agree. I don't agree. I I understand where you're coming from in terms of, okay, um, what are you questioning? What is it? Is it just the idea? Is it just the okay? So here's an example. We're getting a whole lot of YouTube, or I'm getting a whole lot of YouTube, like those shorts, and it's coming from what's his face, that economist. He's like some black guy. He's a I forget his name. I wish I could look him up, but I'm getting him. I'm getting a lot of him in my feeds, and he's like a conservative black guy, and he's talking about the real reason for like black economic struggles and stuff like that, and it's because the standards were lowered and all this other stuff, and so I'm like, all right, that could be true, but why am I getting it? Why is this directed towards me as a black male? That's my conspiracy. Like, wait a minute, what? And little by little, as I'm questioning it, every time something happens, or to the point in the beginning, Trump just bombed Iran. I literally just got a feed from that same guy saying, well, in order to, deal with people who are irrational, you have to be aggressive. And I'm like, so there's an answer to my question. The reason why they're sending me a whole lot of feeds from this one black guy is because they almost want to rationalize what is going on right now. Rationalize, okay, wait a minute, they're taking away books from schools because people are already degrade or something to that effect. And the reason why I'm saying, well, if I never questioned it, I wouldn't I wouldn't even come up with some kind of like um maybe action plan
Hmm.
against against like, wait a minute, who is this guy anyway? Who is this dude? Why have I never heard of him? And now I'm so all of a sudden starting to get like feed after feed
Swamped
after
with it.
feed.
Yeah.
And but that for me is what the question represented. He just represented the, all right, I go from nothing to something. There was a reason. Question that reason and don't accept it for what it is, kind of thing. So almost like just don't accept things at face value because it's not that. And that's what I felt like a conspiracy theorist is, or a true conspiracy theorist. Like, wait a minute, is this what it is? Is this truly? Oh my gosh, global warming is horrible, or is there something more to that global warming kind of, I guess, precedent or whatever? That's where I kind of like, I love this guy because had I not known of that kind of question person, I
Hmm.
would have thought, yeah, no, go with everything that you hear. But
Mm.
as our parents even said, believe half of what you hear and none of what you see type stuff. Like, there is a twist to literally everything. And the more that you listen to the news, you kind of pick up on those nuances. Like, wait a minute, why now? Why are they talking about the DMV today, right now? Like, why are they suing? It's June. It's the middle of June. It's summertime. School's out. All the kids are free. Why right now? Why not in school? Why not 10 years ago? Why are you doing the class action lawsuit right now? There's a reason.
Yeah.
And that's where I guess I come from in terms of like
The
conspiracy, and that's
questioning.
why
Well, I think
yeah,
it's right to question, but not just question.
right,
Like that's what I was saying
right,
before when I said unless you're broadcasting on a platform or something to get people thinking, like this, if you're just there questioning yourself and just throwing it out there, but not trying to actually find a resolution or actually
right,
trying to do some sort of actionable, there's no point. There's no
right.
point. So
It's kind of
Yeah, but
just
what? But
becoming the. Hmm.
yeah. And another thing, you were saying don't what do you believe half what you hear and none of what you see?
Hmm.
Is that what you said?
Yes, yes, it
Well,
was.
it's true. You should believe half of what you hear and none of what you see. Because I tell you right now, have you seen these AI prompts?